Channel. This is Decoding with Cody, and as you can see, I have a different setup today because the hotel I'm at in Turkey is only allowing me to, I have to pay to use the internet here, and I can only have one thing, like one device on the Wi-Fi. Otherwise, I have to pay double the price. So, in case you guys are wondering why Cody's doing a live stream with his face on his phone, it's because this is the only way I can do it. And I've really been missing hanging out with you guys. So I'm just going to do a short live stream. I want to talk about everything that's been going on. And let me see if I can figure out how to work this here. I can't see the chat. If anyone's in the chat, can you guys hear me? Can someone give me a thumbs up in the chat? I don't even know how to work this. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so I guess Rhonda says, hello Rhonda. Hello Sven. And hopefully doing this live stream, thank you guys. Hopefully doing this live stream will allow me to get rid of the people who think that I'm Joseph from Joseph Aquaviva, right? Because I have never shown my face on a live stream before. So here you go. Joseph is live right now with his face, and I'm live right now with my face. So how can we possibly be the same guy? Okay. So that's another reason why I decided to do this, is because I have the only group of people that hate on my channel that think I'm Joseph. So that's why I'm doing this also. But again, if you guys are just getting here, I definitely not Joseph, yeah. So, yeah, again, guys, I don't have anything set up because I don't have my laptop. I basically just doing this from my phone. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to flip the screen around like this, and I'm going to show you guys a few measurements, right? So, and I'm sorry if the screen is shaky. I'm trying not to shake so much, but this is new to me, so... yeah, I don't know how to get this not to shake. Hold on. Let me know if you guys can see the screen. So yeah, this is going to be a horrible live stream. Let's see. Yeah, so my girlfriend's also in the chat. So she can also testify that I'm not Joseph. But also, let's talk about Donald Trump, right? Let's talk about Donald Trump. And why is he becoming the first president in history to go on trial? And again, guys, I can't even show you the articles because, again, I don't have internet on my computer. I'm just going to show you the numbers, and then I'm going to end the stream. So basically, so let's start. And let's talk about, first of all, what you guys have probably already heard, right? So today is the anniversary of the Abraham Lincoln assassination, right? So remember, Donald Trump was part of the Abraham Accords, okay? The Abraham Accords was a deal between Israel and other Arab nations, right? And Donald Trump was the one that mediated the Abraham Accords. And Donald Trump becomes the first president to be in trial today on the anniversary of Abraham Lincoln, okay? So let's go back to 1865 when Abraham Lincoln was killed on 4/15, right? So hopefully you guys can see this. Can you guys see this? Hopefully you guys can see the date measurements here. But let me pull up the years, okay? So Donald Trump is going on trial on the anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's death. And he's going on trial in a historic way because he's the first president to ever be on trial. Just go look at the CNN article. And I want you guys to notice that it's 159 years exactly since Abraham Lincoln was killed on April 15th, 1865. Okay? 159 years, guys. And the reason I'm pointing out this 159 is because in Gematria, Donald Trump equals 159. So what are the chances that on the 159th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln, Donald Trump, who equals 159, it becomes the first president to be on trial? Okay? And sorry if this is shaky, guys. I know it's a bit shaky, but so if this is insane, guys. 159 years after Abraham Lincoln, and now Donald Trump is on trial, okay? And Donald Trump equals 159. Now, we just had the attack on Israel. We just had the attack by Iran on Israel yesterday, okay? So Donald Trump was the one who did the Abraham Accords. And I'm talking about Abraham Lincoln, who died 159 years ago today. Abraham Lincoln has the same name as the Abraham Accords, okay? So let me type in Abraham Accords. Hold on a second. Abraham Accords equals 107, okay? 107. And the reason I'm pointing that out is because tomorrow would be the 107th day of the year. And the reason this is important is because 107 is the 28th prime number, and Israel equals 28 in Gematria. So let me show you. 107 is the 28th prime number. Israel equals 28. Again, 107, the 28th prime. And again, what are the chances that the Abraham Accords connect to Abraham Lincoln? So now let's go forward and let's go to the date of the Abraham Accords, okay? The date of the Abraham Accords was on 9/15/2020. That was the day leaving 107 days in the year, and Abraham Accords, as I showed you just a minute ago, Abraham Accords equals 107. So the Abraham Accords were officially signed on the 107 days left in the year, and Abraham Accords equals 107. Now, if we go from the date of the Abraham Accords, and I want you guys to notice the 64 date numerology. Do you guys see the day that the Abraham Accords were signed had 64 date numerology, okay? 64 date numerology. Tomorrow has 64 date numerology as well. Why is that important? Because Israel equals 64. So the day of the Abraham Accords and tomorrow, April 16th, both has 64 date numerology, and they're both on the day leaving 107 days. This is the day leaving 107 days left in the year, the day the Abraham Accords were signed. And tomorrow is the 107th day of the year. Again, 107 is the 28th prime number. But I want you guys to notice how many days is in between the Abraham Accords and today, when Trump is on trial, okay? Trump is on trial in court today, exactly 1,308 days after the Abraham Accords. And Israel was just attacked yesterday, okay? And the Abraham Accords are connected to Israel and Trump, okay? So, how is this 138 important? Well, again, guys, in Gematria, Donald Trump equals 138. So the days between the Abraham Accords being signed is 1,308 days. That's the number. If you drop the zero, that's 138. Donald Trump equals 138, okay? Now, that means that it's also exactly 43 months since the Abraham Accords. Okay, 43 months exactly today when Trump is on trial. This is an assassination of Trump's character, these trials, right? Assassination equals 43. Remember, today is the anniversary of the death of Abraham Lincoln. And his character is being assassinated today because he's being the first president to go on trial exactly 43 months after the Abraham Accords. And Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, and assassination equals 43. You see this? So, what are the chances of that? Assassination 43. Today's exactly 43 months after the Abraham Accords, 43 months and 0 days. Okay? Another important thing is, if you add the day, that means from the Abraham Accords to today will be exactly 187 weeks. Well, why is this important, guys? What's up with the 187? Well, first of all, Society of Jesus equals 187. Washington, D.C. equals 187. But remember, JFK assassination equals 187 in Gematria. 187 is the murder code, the homicide code for police codes, right? 187. So today is exactly 187 weeks after the Abraham Accords. Now, what about when Trump went to the Western Wall? Do you guys remember that? Trump went to the Western Wall and became the first president to go to Israel and touch the Western Wall. Okay, I can't show you a picture of that, but there is a picture of that in my thumbnail of Trump touching the Western Wall. So that happened in 2017, okay? That happened on May 22nd, 2017, okay? That means that today is exactly 360 weeks since Trump touched the Western Wall in Israel, okay? So do you guys understand how the Israel attack news last night is connected to Trump? Because Trump, 360 weeks ago, became the first president to touch the Western Wall. What are the chances of that? 360, guys. In the chat, what is the 360? 360 is a complete circle. So from the day that Trump touched the Western Wall in Israel to today is a complete circle, guys. Trump's character is being assassinated in court. Okay? Full circle coming about. All right? And again, I showed you guys that today is exactly 159 years after Abraham Lincoln died, okay? Remember, Donald Trump equals 159, okay? Donald Trump equals 159. Today is the 159th anniversary of the Lincoln death, and Trump is in court. And Trump is in court because of an indictment, right? Remember, Trump was getting indicted? Trump is in court because of an indictment, which equals 159, right? And someone in the chat pointed out, I can see, that indictment equals 159, but insurrection, remember, Trump was responsible for the insurrection, supposedly, right? And insurrection equals 159 in the same cipher as Donald Trump and indictment, okay? And again, Trump was responsible for the supposed insurrection on January 6th, okay? And yeah, there's a lot more to say there, but I want to just reiterate the 360 weeks since Trump touched the Western Wall in Israel. And of course, this comes on the day after, or the 2 days after, Israel was attacked by Iran. Remember, if you guys have seen my posts, Iran equals 42, like war, okay? Equals 42, like Hamas equals 42, okay? And Mars also equals 15 in the same cipher as war. We're currently in the sign of Aries, which is the god of, which is ruled by Mars, the god of war, okay? So, again, everything I've showed you so far, if you guys are getting in late, is connected to Trump and the Abraham, right? The Abraham. Why is Abraham so important? Well, Abraham is the head of the religions, right? Abraham is the part of the Abrahamic religions, okay? And I want you guys to notice that Abraham equals 145, okay? Abraham, 145. Israel established on the date 14/5, May 14th, right? Just like the date. So Abraham is basically, they call them the Abrahamic religions, Christianity and Islam, right? So this connects to a lot of things. Let me grab my notes here. Hold on a second, guys. Let me grab my notes. So hopefully you guys are catching this. Why Trump is being in the court on the day of the Abraham death, okay? And why Trump did the Abraham Accords, okay? Why was it exactly 43 months after the Abraham Accords? Why is it exactly 360 weeks, like a full circle, since Trump touched the Western Wall in Israel, okay? And as a matter of fact, if you add the day here, from the day that Trump touched the Western Wall to today is 2521. That's the 369 prime number, guys. I can't pull this up to show you, but this number is the 369 prime. You guys know that Nikola Tesla, or the 369 code, right? The key to the universe. So again, what are the chances? It's 369 prime between Donald Trump touching the Western Wall and today when he's on trial. All right? Now, again, let's make another connection. What also happened on this day in history? Okay? You guys remember the Titanic, right? The Titanic sunk on April 15th, 1912. Okay? So I'm going to go back to April 15th, 1912. And you guys are going to see something here. That was also a leap year when the Titanic sunk. See how it's the 106th day of the year when Titanic sunk? Remember how the insurrection was on January 6th, which can be written 1/6, okay? January 6th, like 1/6. Today is also a leap year, so it's the 106th day of the year also. But look how many years is in between the Titanic sinking and today. So it's exactly 112 years since the Titanic sank. And why is Donald Trump in the court, okay? Why is Donald Trump in court on the 112th anniversary of the Titanic? Because Donald in Gematria equals 112. So what are the chances, guys? Donald is in court 112th anniversary of the Titanic sinking, and Donald equals 112. Not only that, but President Donald Trump also equals 112. Let me show you. President Donald Trump equals 112. See this? So President Donald Trump on the 112th anniversary of the Titanic is in the courtroom, all right? And again, President Donald Trump equals 112. And Donald equals 112, right? Don't forget, Catholicism equals 112. The word Zionist, remember, this is about a Zionist thing. The leader of Iran was talking about we need to put an end to the Zionist regime. Look, Zionist 112, okay? The 40 is also big here. You guys can see the 40. I'm not going to talk about that here. Just wait till I get my setup back, guys. I have a mind-blowing decode coming for you guys. And it's going to be all about the number 4 and the tetragrammaton, okay? Just wait till I show you guys that. This next decode I have coming is going to be huge, okay? So, let me check my notes again. Make sure I have covered everything. Oh, don't forget, today is exactly 911 months. So let's go back to 1948. 1948 on May 14th, okay? This was the day that Israel was established as the State of Israel, May 14th, 1948. That means that today, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen this from Joseph's channel, but yesterday, on 4/14, Israel turned 911 months old. Let me just select the months. Israel turned 911 months old yesterday. Remember how connected Donald Trump is to 9/11? Remember he had that commercial with the sheep and the 9/11 on it? Okay. So what are the chances that Israel is 911 months old? And if you go from the founding birthday of the United States, look at this, guys. If you go from the birth of the United States on July 4th, 1776, guess how old the United States is yesterday, the same day that Israel was 911 months old. The United States was 247 years, 9 months, and 11 days yesterday. The same day, guys. The United States was 247 years, 9 months, 11 days, and Israel turned 911 months old on the same day. So why do you think you have this Israel news and this Trump news, and it's all connected to Trump, who is going to be this, in my opinion, probably going to be the savior of the Israel people, of the Jewish people, because he goes and touches the Western Wall, okay? So anyways, what a crazy coincidence that the United States was 247 years, 9 months, 11 days old yesterday, the same day that Israel was 911 months old, okay? So let me check my notes again. Hold on. I think that's all for now. But again, guys, this is just going to be a short live stream. I would appreciate if you guys hit the thumbs up button if you guys are just getting in. I know this is not the best quality video. I know this isn't my best video ever, but I really I missed you guys. I wanted to hang out with you guys for a bit. So let's see who's in the chat. And I'll answer. I'll hang out with you guys for a few minutes, okay? So this is me. Again, this is the first time you guys have ever seen me on a live. So hopefully you guys, aren't too scared away by my face. But yeah, it's fine. So I'm really glad to be able to prove that I'm not Joseph for once. But let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Hold on. Yeah, the Tetragrammaton. Yeah, somebody's talking about the 26. Yeah. I'm gonna have a whole video about the Tetragrammaton coming up, and yeah, my next video is gonna be all about the Tetragrammaton. I've pretty much figured out a very big piece to this puzzle. Okay. And it's all connected to Israel. It's connected to the Tetragrammaton. It's connected to the Knights Templar. It's connected to all those groups, okay? The Crusades. And yeah, so hopefully I get my my setup back, my normal setup, so that I can really put the good decodes out again. Labda's in the chat. How you doing, brother? Labda's saying, today is a very special date for reasons you have not mentioned yet. It is the date of the rising solar analemma intersection point. Interesting. So Labda is saying that today is the date of the rising solar analemma. I didn't know this. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I have to look more into that. Again, I haven't been able to do much research. Guys. I can't do any. I don't know why this hotel in the modern age cannot let me have 2 devices with internet. That's why I can't use my computer, because I have my phone and my computer. I use both to do live streams. So I don't have, yeah. So hopefully I'll get that back soon, and we'll get back on track. But thank you guys so much for coming to the chat. Again, Donald Trump, 159 years after the assassination of Lincoln, and now Donald Trump's in the court. Donald Trump equals 159. And yeah, so let's see. Yeah, today is the date of the Titanic sinking. I already covered that for a second there. Today is the 112th anniversary of the Titanic, and Donald equals 112, and President Donald Trump equals 112. So that's basically a huge riddle with the Catholicism equals 112, Zionist 112, mathematics 112, Donald 112, a lot of stuff with 112. Don't forget the Jesuits are supposedly in 112 nations, the Jesuit order, okay? So anyways, guys, I appreciate all of you guys. I don't want to make this a long live stream because I'm sitting here holding my phone and it's just not that comfortable. It's not so easy. But yeah, please hit the like button, guys. I know this isn't the best video, but I really appreciate if you hit the like button, even if it's not great. I promise I'll come back with better videos, you know, my normal content. Yeah, I don't. Gene Spliced is saying to get a cheap travel router. Yeah, I probably should do that, but money is really tight right now. As you guys know, I've been traveling around because I'm only allowed to stay in Germany with my girlfriend for 3 months at a time, and then I have to leave the country for 3 months. I can only be in Germany and the EU for 90 days out of 180. So I'm always moving around, trying to stay with her without having to go too far. It's just money's tight, everything's tight. So hopefully, once I get back to Germany, I'll really be able to get on schedule. You know, I'm planning on coming back to the United States also very soon. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Birdie, and thank you also. Thank you guys also for the kind words. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully you guys can see my face, see that I'm just a normal guy. I got my CR hat on here. This is my initials. I told you guys about this hat before. My initials are CR, and I found this hat before I even knew about gematria. And look at it, has a 47. You guys can see. You see the 47 on the side of the hat? This is the gematria of Cody. So let me show you. So Cody equals 47, right? Let me show you guys this. Cody equals 47. And before I even knew about gematria, I got this hat, you know, this Colorado Rockies hat, you see? And it has the 47 on the side. And it has the CR, which is my initials, on the hat. And this hat is so old and dirty, but I wanted to wear this hat so you guys could see what I was talking about before with my initials and the 47. I mean, what are the chances of that? I got this hat before I even knew about gematria, like 2 years before. So, yeah, I just thought I'd add that in there because that's a cool synchronicity. It's very hot here today too, guys, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see out there, but that's the ocean, that's the Mediterranean. And there's the hotel with the slide and the pool. So yeah, it's a nice area and it's a cheap deal right now. So that's why I'm here. But the internet thing is what sucks. So yeah, it's a beautiful sunset today probably. So if you guys like sunsets, and I don't know if you guys can see the pool well, but it's a nice pool too. And it's all inclusive. So I get to eat as much as I want, but I try not to eat too much. But yeah. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. And just so you guys know, this hotel, that view is literally, I paid, I think it was like $20 a night for all-inclusive all you can eat, and that view, right? So I'm finding some great deals. It's helping me stay afloat without having to spend too much money. But there's some great deals in Turkey for hotels, all inclusive, all you can eat food with a view, with a sea view and a pool and all the drinks you want. $20, guys. What can you get for $20 in the United States? You can barely buy a meal for $20, and here I'm getting 3 meals a day, all the drinks I want, and a beach and a pool for $20 a day. I mean, come on. I mean, you guys, when you find deals, when you find deals like that, you have to jump on them. And the last hotel we were in was even nicer than this, and it was the same price, and it had all inclusive. It had so much stuff. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol, obviously, guys, but yeah, they have all inclusive alcohol here also. You can drink all the alcohol you want also, which I don't drink. I never drank in my life. I'm 100% sober my whole life, never been drunk. And, you know, I don't like alcohol. I never have. So, but I do get all the water I want, all the juice I want, you know. I just wish they had more fruit here. That's the one thing I'm missing. I want some watermelon. I love fruit, so. Yeah, somebody in the chat saying you need at least 100 for a room with a pool. Yeah, this is really cheap. Um, let's see. I'm trying to read the chat. It's just hard to see here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, the decode was not so good, but I'll stay on another 5 minutes and talk with you guys. So I know Joseph Aquaviva. Joseph Aquaviva is live right now also. So if you guys are coming over from his stream, or I wanted to go live at the same time as him because, you know, I wanted to make sure that people knew that we're different people. I'm near Antalya, Turkey. That's the city the biggest city I'm near. I'm not like in Antalya, but I'm near Antalya, Turkey, which is in the southern part of Turkey. So I'm not that far away from Israel, guys. I'm like literally across the Mediterranean from Israel. You can probably take a boat across the sea here and like be in Israel really fast. Yeah, my girlfriend says in the chat I'm in Alanya, but yeah, I'm close to Alanya, but I said Antalya because it's the biggest city. Yeah, what am I doing inside on a day like that? Well, I was outside most of the day. You guys can see I got some sun, and it's hot here. We're getting ready for dinner, so that's why I'm not outside right now. But I spent plenty of time outside. But I wanted to get this decode out today because it's been like a week since I did any decodes. Yeah, Trump also equals 47. Yep, Beast 47. Yep. Anyways, guys, let me see if there's any final thoughts in the chat. And again, my next stream will be back to normal without my face, with just going back to the normal layout that I have. So just wait for that live stream, guys. I'll be putting that out soon. So. John Holt says Abrahamic religion equals 314. Interesting. 314, yeah, like a full circle, like pi. Am I related to Itachi? No, I'm not related to Itachi. No, I don't even know Itachi. I know Itachi is part of Zach's channel, but I'm not related. Yep, I don't even... I know Itachi just from his voice on Zach's channel, but I've never even met him or talked to him. Cable X Dialectics says Iraq war 21 years to Iran attack. War equals 21. Yeah, good one. Okay. Well, um, I don't know if my girlfriend's in the chat, but Shy is asking for the Buy Me a Coffee link. I don't know if she can post that. I don't have that here with me. So if my girlfriend's in the chat, she posted it earlier, but yeah, you're right. They changed the name of Persia to Iran. It used to be known as Persia, right? So Persia was the original Iran, right? So that's an interesting point. But remember, Iran equals 42, like war. Yeah, me and Joseph do sound similar, but as you can see, I'm not Joseph, right? Um, of course, Joseph, he does his own thing. He has his own way of decoding, and he does great, you know? So, yeah, hopefully he's doing well. I haven't talked to him in a bit. Yeah, Persia sounds way better than Iran. You're right. Oh, and guys, don't forget, we have some interesting days coming up. Taylor Swift's album will be releasing on 4/19, April 19th. April 19th is a huge day in history as well. April 19th is the day Taylor Swift's album comes out. It's also the birthday of the supreme leader of Iran, okay? So the supreme leader of Iran will turn 85 years old on the day Taylor Swift's album come out. Now, Taylor Swift was born in 1989, and this supreme leader of Iran, he took office in 1989. So Taylor Swift and this supreme leader have a synchronicity. I shared that in one of my last posts on my community section. And yeah, so that's what I'm saying, is that we have some interesting days coming up also to watch out for. April 19th, the Queen's birthday, Hitler's birthday on 4/20, the Queen's birthday on 4/21, Oppenheimer's birthday on 4/22. So just a lot to think about in the coming days with war narratives. And I don't know what this all is. I don't know if this is going to lead into more escalation, but we'll see. Let's see. Hey, Sean's in the chat. What's up, brother? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sean, make sure you guys go check out Sean's channel. He's in the chat. Mojave says Taylor Swift made a surprise appearance at the Coachella, and there was a small earthquake. Yeah, Taylor Swift, she had she had the Swift quakes in Seattle last year, so she's very connected with earthquakes. Don't forget that April 18th is the anniversary of the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Okay, 1906 on April 18th, San Francisco was hit with an earthquake. So that's another anniversary. This week, April 15th through April 20th, one of the most unlucky weeks in on the calendar, right? And don't forget what I showed you earlier, that April 15th comes 9 months and 11 days after the United States birthday. So, yeah. Anyways, the United States birthday, what are the chances that it falls 9 months and 11 days after the United States birthday, April 15th? And that's the day that Lincoln died. That's the day the Titanic sank. I mean, come on now, you know? Yeah, man. Thanks, Sean. Can't wait to have you on a live stream again. Can't wait to do another roundtable with everyone. I mean, I'm just itching to do more decoding, but I just can't, you know? Yeah, I'm hoping we don't go to war either. Yeah, it's not something I want. I don't want to see anybody being brought into war. There's people talking about how Biden will have a draft for people to be drafted into the war. I hope that that stuff doesn't happen. That's not what I want at all. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. And thank you guys for all the kind comments. I appreciate it. Again, this is a different live stream. I think it was long past due that I showed my face, and because I don't have a computer, I figured I'll just jump on live stream with my phone. It'll be a perfect opportunity to show my face. My computer, the camera does not work, so that's why I can't show my face on the computer. Otherwise, I would. But thank you again, Leslie. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, you're right. War is probably inevitable. They're slowly bringing us into it. So hopefully, yeah. I don't want to think about war too much, but it's something that probably is inevitable. So, all right, guys. So I think it's getting around dinner time. Hold on. All right, I got 15 minutes till dinner time, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to hop off here. And again, I want to thank you all for the support over the years, the last 2 years. Um, and thank you guys for coming back even after I'm off for a week. And I hope you guys do good for the rest of the day. And I'm gonna go catch dinner with my girlfriend. Hopefully not eat too much and have my belly my belly feel too full. But I'll see you guys in a few days. Hopefully, when I go to the next hotel, hopefully I'll have Wi-Fi and I'll have a regular stream and a mind-blowing decode coming next stream. So take care out there, guys, and thank you again. I will see you guys in the next video, and God bless.